together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 54th edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And happy Maroon Monday. Yeah. I am your host, Danny, a.k.a. Captain Maroon, and I will be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap name, Romancing the Kidney Stone, a.k.a. King Shingle. And in today's pod, Matchmaker, Matchmaker, make King Shingle a match. Find him some lass, catch him a catch. And speaking of catch, I promise I won't sing the whole pod. Catch this all-new pod where we expound on our most Ghetto-Classic moments. There is a doozy in there, or a doozy, if you will. And speaking of doo-doo, I give you an update on my newborn. You can guess where that is going. I'll give you 2 hints. Number 2. And then I just go absolutely off on the La Quinta Inn of the great city of Fairfield. Yeah, buckle in for that. And then we end the pod with a Snapchat story as we desperately continue the search for a sponsor for the pod. Do I hear 50 cents vitamin water calling? We'll even take just 50 cents at this point. My kids gotta eat. Please believe me. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, help me out here.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being musical tracks, beginning to the end. California.
That one, but you know, he's sleeping like again, and I'm like, when is this kid gonna get like a job? Like, what is this?
Yeah. Does he have any like skills? Yeah,
I know. I'd say his main skill is pooping in his onesie, which I experienced immediately, or peeing. Actually, this is a skill. His urine is completely clear. It's like not yellow with contaminants. It's just like it's like a drinking fountain when he pees. It's, you know, so yeah, I got that experience. I was warned, hey, by the way, male newborns tend to pee the second like you take off the diaper. There's something about the cold air. Like, I don't know, it just activates. They're like, all right, I'm going to pee now. And so like last time I changed him, I had a diaper ready and I put the diaper over on top and I was like, okay, you just started peeing. I'm like, all right, boom, blocked. And I was like, all right, yeah, let's go. Father of the year. And then he shit into the onesie and I didn't have anything underneath. And I was like, yeah, I was like, right.
Can't burn it.
That's when I was like,
Mama. Burn the onesie. Yeah. Mama.
Tag, you're it.
You wanted grandbabies. Now you're getting them.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you got to deal with the fecal matter from, you know, and it's not that black tar shit.
Yeah.
It's now baby shit. So buckle
and it's grown man shit. Cause I didn't bring my onesie.
Yeah.
Or, you know, yeah. So you gotta, and it's a lot of burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25% burrito, 75% Wingstop. Yeah. He likes the bones. He likes bone in. I tell him, you don't need to suck the whole wing down. He's just like, nope, this is my life now. I'm like, all right. Kind of
waste. Waste none. Yeah.
Yeah, I call him my little Cherokee, because he wastes no resources. Yes. He's a perfect baby. But yeah, it's been a fucking topsy-turvy month, dude.
No, I bet the baby alone, but yeah, just the house, basically like Noah's Ark of like, you got flooded and you had to build the ark to go to La Quinta Inn. It's like what the fuck, man? Like,
yeah.
And it's not flooded with like clean water. It's flooded with like shit water.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
sewer water.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is torture. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, dude. No, the biggest torture was staying at the La Quinta Inn. The place where I'm pretty sure there's been at least 3 unsolved murders. The La Quinta Inn in Fairfield. I don't care. I'm gonna put that out there because, like, dude, the elevator, it's only like 2 floors, right? First floor, second floor. All right, hit the button, second floor. The fucking button got stuck. And like the light stayed on, and then I was like trying to like mess with it, like, oh, like maybe I just gotta like push it again and it'll unstick. And then like the panel where like the buttons are like fell out. Like it's like basically like falling out of the wall, or I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get to my room and it just smells like chemicals. It smells like PFAs and just like Clorox, and I'm like, what the and like my allergies started acting up, like I couldn't breathe.
Oh man.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then at night, I was like, no, sorry. Yeah. So at night, I was hearing, like, when someone plays the TV and you hear that, just that muffled, that's all I heard all night. Was just, I'm like, okay, like the wall, the sound here sucks. And then in the morning, I hear people. It sounds like they're talking in my room. It sounds like they're right there, and it turns out they were like right outside working on the pool. But there's no sound barrier. The walls are not soundproof. They're sound like amplified. Like it's like louder. Sure. So I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking shithole? And then I checked out early. And I went to the manager, which I knew was the manager, and I was like, hey, so I'm checking out early. And the guy's like, well, I can't give you a refund. There's nothing I can do. I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you booked through a third party. And so then you're just, if I have to call them, and then you're just taking money out of my pocket. And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, that's the idea of me leaving early is you're not going to get the full amount you expected. But he's just like, yeah, you got to call them, And I was like, okay, well, can you, I mean, at least I'm checking out this. Are you going to give me credit for this day? Because it's like 11:30. And he's like, nah, it's too late. I got to book you for today. I'm like, what the fuck? So I gave him, if you know, men know, I gave him the wimpy handshake. That's when I went to shake his hand. Like, yeah, thanks for nothing, dude. And I grabbed his like 3 little fingers, like I didn't like grasp like, the full, right? I just grabbed his 3 fingers, like the tips, and I just shook those. Like, here you go, buddy. Like a little, like he was a babe. He was a baby. Here you go, buddy. Thanks for absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure someone was murdered in your hotel.
Oh no, totally. I mean, this guy is a fucking sewer rat, and you're trying to like, it's like, imagine there's like this sewer rat in the sewer.
Yep.
And you're crawling through the sewers, and it's like dark, and you got like a light. You got that hat with a light on. Yeah. And you're crawling through the sewers, and you see this sewer rat, and the sewer rat goes, and you go, oh, hey, sewer rat. Hey, can I check out early from the La Quinta Inn? And the sewer rat is like, And you're like, yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
So that's what you did. You were trying to negotiate with he is a sewer rat.
Yeah.
Like that's who he is. So no surprise. He's like, yeah, you gotta call you.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you're just human scum is what that guy is.
Yeah, I should have known that, Master Splinter over here had the rooms booked already.
Yeah.
Like he's like, look, I got to get you out of here. Like someone's ready to book this dog shit hotel. Someone's ready to. We're booked.
We got somebody flying in from Taipei or some shit, and they're coming to La Quinta in Fairfield to have the best night of their life. Yeah. La Quinta in Fairfield, where dreams come to get murdered at 3:30 a.m. and then covered up with a bunch of Lysol or some shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly. Bunch of fucking Febreze. They Febreze the hell. They're like, what if we Febreze the body away? And you can't. Turns out you can't. I don't care how much you Febreze it, Master Splinter.
I'm surprised that they it's like they probably didn't even remove the body. They're just like, just dump fucking Febreze and Clorox and whatever. Just dump it on in, then hopefully that'll overpower the smell. You probably had a dead body in your room that entire time.
I think that's what I was smelling. Yeah, was the dead body. It was pungent. Like it stung the nostrils. And at one point the cops showed up and they're like, "Where were you, last Friday?" And I'm like, "Dude, I just checked in, man." They're like, "All right, you're not a suspect, but what about that manager?" And I'm like, now you're starting to ask the right questions, Monsieur. Mr. No Refund. Oh, you're taking money out of my pocket. Oh, you and Leonardo disappoint me. It's like,
slash his fucking tires. Yeah.
Slashes. Yeah. That's your go-to with most things.
Yeah. Retaliation. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, specifically slash the tires, but yeah, in general, in a bigger sense, retaliation. It's like, you took the eye for an eye, like too literal.
100%. Yeah, got to take a little bacon off their back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't have people disrespecting you at the La Quinta Inn.
Yeah, and they gotta learn. They gotta learn somehow. They gotta feel a little bit of karma of some sort.
Yeah, so. I mean, Indians believe in karma, so it tracks. He's better watch out, Mister. There's nothing I can do. I'm the person that owns this establishment. My hands are tied. All right, man. Just tell me that like you're under investigation for like a triple homicide, and you're not a prime suspect, but you're definitely minimum a witness. That's a silent witness.
You're not a person of interest. You're not a suspect. You can't leave the state.
Yeah.
Which I get that.
Yeah. He didn't have a koi pond. He had a poi pond, the person of interest pond, where he dumped the bodies and like barracudas just ate the remains. And it's like, hey, are you feeding people?
Barracudas.
It's so ridiculous. We're off and running. Yeah. So I quit drinking for a while there, and then what got me back on the wagon,
dude? What's that?
Having a kid.
Oh, well, I think it's I think of drugs and all that. It's like, who was it? Who was the guy? Greg Giraldo. Yeah, he was the joke was like, you can only drink if you have kids.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Like now you need it. So I get that. I respect that idea of like, okay, don't do any drugs unless you need them.
Yeah.
Alcohol for kids for sure. I get that.
Yeah. I think it should be if you've served time, like you've been either in a war or prison. One of the two, you serve time, and then you have kids. I feel like then you should get your like liquor license, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
like
a license. Yeah, like a liquor permit or something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
When you go to Safeway or something, like, all right, yeah, can I see your ID? Okay. And then can I see your liquor
license
permit?
Yeah,
liquor
permit.
license. Can I see your liquor? Yeah. And you're like, oh, I don't have one. It's like, all right, well, back of the line, buddy.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit, I forgot my hang on, I got another form of identification, and you just like plop your toddler on like the the conveyor belt of bullshit. That is, and then they're like scanning his diaper. They're like, it's not scanning. I'm like, what do you want from me, dude? Like, like, you think I kidnapped this child for liquor? And then they look at me like, did you? And I just
judge not lest ye be judged. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you throw stones in a glass house? It's like, sir, the expression doesn't apply here. And I'm like, all right, well, you spend a week at the La Quinta Inn, and you can tell me how your mind is. If your mind is stable.
Yeah, you're gonna need a week of like, psychiatric, in a psych ward or something like that. You'll be in the straitjacket.
Yeah.
In the padded room.
Yeah. And
it's like, oh well, yeah, you stayed a week at La Quinta means you need a week in the the padded room, and then we'll let you out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think that's a good barometer. That's a good. Yeah. And then just for the pod, I'll reiterate it. So the most ghetto thing about me is that I stayed at the La Quinta Inn in Fairfield, and I pounded Wendy's fries. I put the fries in the chocolate shake, as one does.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
Oh, it was.
You're one of those people. Oh shit.
I've never done it before, and I was like, I haven't had Wendy's in since high school. It's been like 50 years. So I was like, when in Rome, when at the La Quinta Inn. And I'm like pounding the fries in the shake as I'm just breathing in the fucking chloroform or whatever the fuck they got there all open. And I'm waiting for my water broke text from my baby mama in Fairfield.
Yeah.
And then I pose to the audience, what's the most ghetto thing about you?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your you said you had nothing, but I know you got something, Sean.
Yeah, well, mine, this is back in 2008 and it's fine now because the statute of limitations is long gone.
Yeah. USA.
I was living in USA. Yeah, USA. I was living in my car, and I ended up in Palmdale, California, which is really like, imagine a giant La Quinta Inn. It's a city.
The whole city's a La Quinta.
I mean, Palmdale. Oh my God, Palmdale. And I literally didn't have a dime to my name. I didn't have enough gas to get back to where I needed to go, which that's a whole different story. But anyways, I ended up I can say this, breaking into a foreclosed house, sleeping there. There's no furniture there. I slept on the floor. I remember, this. Well, you can take this out if you want. I remember wiping my ass on the carpet. Like, there was no toilet paper, and I literally wiped my ass on the carpet.
like a fucking dog with worms.
Like a fucking dog. Yeah. There's no toilet paper in there. There's nothing in there. Oh, and that's not even the worst of it. This is the beginning. And then the next morning, I kind of like riled myself up to like, okay, I got to do this. And I went to, I think it was a Walgreens or something, or a CVS. And I went into the store, and I shit you not, I hopped over the counter when somebody was ringing somebody up. I hopped over the counter and took the money out of the cash register and left. Like, I literally robbed a Walgreens in Palmdale, California. And you know what? I didn't get a lot of money either. You know how much I got? $60 fucking dollars. I could piss that. $60.
Did you wipe your ass as you were leaving? Like out of the
I might as well have. Yeah. I might as well wipe my ass with the fucking 60. Yeah. With what they had there.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I ran and I remember running and I was like, I didn't have any food. I hadn't eaten in like 3 days. So I didn't have any food. I didn't have any water. And it didn't click to me like, well, I could just drink water from like a faucet or something like that. But that's beside the point. So I'm running back to the, and luckily nobody's following me, but I'm running back to the house, and there's like a church, like, so, I forget if it was like a whole group of people, but it was like somebody worked at the church, and I'm running, and then she kind of waves at me, and I wave back, but I keep running. Oh, and I get back to the forklift.
Waved at someone at the church after robbing the Walgreens.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, oh well, they don't know. Keep up appearances here. So I end up and oh my god, it was good, because what happened, I got back to my house, or the foreclosed house I was in, and I literally hid in the bathroom, and I'd peek out onto, and I could see kind of on the street, and you might think, oh, you're being paranoid, you're hiding in the, I shit you not, like probably like 5 minutes later, not even 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, I see a police cruiser driving up the street I was on.
Yep.
And somebody's walking their dog, and I can kind of hear hey, you see so, and I can't hear exactly what they're saying, but I get kind of the gist of like, do you see somebody? And oh no. But it's like, holy fuck, like, They showed up. I mean, talk about one last point. This town had nothing. This town, there's nothing there. There's nothing of value. They had the Walgreens, but oh boy, they had plenty of money for police over there.
Yeah.
No ambulances, no firefighter.
Yep.
Plenty of homeless all over the place, including me at the time. And yeah, but oh boy, they got money for police. So it's like, yeah, this is our future. Future America.
This is our future, and this is your present. This is
your present. Yeah.
This is your moment. You could have like been like, this is I'm sure you were pondering in the living room like, this is a really low point for me, and then you like proceed to like squat down and wipe your ass on the carpet.
Oh yeah,
the same spot. You're like, well, I'm not an animal, I kind of.
No, I did a different spot. I'm not doing the same spot.
Oh, okay, all right. He's got
plenty of real estate. There's 2 stories there. There's plenty of carpet to go around for everybody.
Can you imagine being that realtor later in? Breaking in, like, oh my god, like the bathroom just smells like jizz and and broken promises,
Oh yeah,
and then there's like shit streaks on the carpet, and they're like,
yeah,
come on, like they're like, there's a roll of paper towels like right there, like why didn't they use that? And you're like, well, that's my napkins. You're like, I'm not a barbarian.
I'm not mixing up my I'm not mixing that shit up. Yeah.
I'm not shitting where I eat. Then you proceed to eat, you're like fucking stolen, fucking Arby's, like in the same living, like there's a bunch of Arby's wrappers in the living room where you basically did your best doggy Snoop Doggy Dog on the carpet.
Yeah. So there's you wanted that. You wanted my ghetto moment, and you got it.
I got it.
So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's all. I don't ask for a lot in life, but all I want is if I share an embarrassing story, I want someone to at least match it with energy and intensity.
Yeah, machismo.
Machismo. Which is the name of my whatever dog I get next. That is going to be his nickname. His nickname is Machismo.
Machismo Americana.
Next topic. Have you done the speed dating? Have you tried that? Or
No.
Pourquoi?
I'm not going to be bullied into doing it by you.
Yeah. What if I don't bully you? What if I? It's the opposite of bully. What if I empower you? What if I? What if I'm like,
Then
Sean?
I'd probably do it.
Sean, you got nothing to lose. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose. What are you gonna be more dateless? What are you gonna like? What are you gonna masturbate for longer? You know?
I don't think I can top what I don't think I can top my limit. You know, I'm Guinness World Records on that, man.
Yeah. They call you Bradley Cooper limitless when it comes to.
Yeah, that movie was about me.
Yeah. They saw one session. They're like, well, he can't possibly keep going. He must be out of fluids. And then you looked at the camera with a sly smile, and you're like, hold my beer. I could go another 6.
A devilish grin. Yeah.
The usual.
I don't know if I ever told you. There was it was kind of like a matchmaking service, and it was I forget what her name was, but anyways, she sent out this email. This must have been like a year ago. She sent out an email of like, I can't do this anymore.
her name was Mrs. X Hamster, and you know it.
Well, I mean, hey, that's a moneymaker right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, I'm going to go back to cutting hair. It's just there's too much pressure to find the right dates for people, and yeah, she basically, as the Zoomers would say, crashed out. We're just sad.
I mean, imagine trying to find love in this age, like trying to like hook people up.
Oh like, my God, yeah.
You're like, you guys, you know, you both like movies and music. Like, what's the problem here? It's like, oh well, you know, he's really into feet. I call him my little Tarantino, and it's like, oh, see, you already got a nickname for him. So all right, things are going well. And it's like, no,
he's not into feet enough.
Yeah, yeah. He's into feet, but not mine. It's like, oh, that's all right. Well, I mean, hey, but you guys are talking at least, right? You know. It's like, look, and then the guy's going like that. Look, all she does is watch 90 Day Fiance and fucking, you know, hunting Bigfoot on whatever.
Yeah.
A&E or some shit, you know. It's like this is her whole life, and it's like, okay, so she's into.
It's not 90 Day Fiance anymore. It's Love Island.
Love Island. There you go. And even on Love Island, I imagine there's plenty of misery. Might as well call it you know, Alimony Island.
Yeah,
because you gonna pay either way. As my buddy Jolly likes to say all the time, he spoke to a wise old man once in Vegas, and he broke it down for us men. He said, either you're paying them to stay, or you're paying them to go. Either way, you're paying.
Yeah.
That's
like, I get that.
Good Lord. Who the fuck was that? Musk? Like who's that jaded? Musk isn't jaded. He just fucking he just gets another baby from some rando CEO, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm spreading my seed, you know.
Spreading seed over like in US mail. He's like, here it is. Go get knocked up with it.
I respect that though, you know. It's kind of like just a blast, you know, like you're just sending a text to like, or a snap, if you will, for the young kids. You're sending a snap out to like 50 people. You up? And you just see who responds. That's the way to do it. That's the girl I was talking to. That's how she did it. It was very obvious. It's like, oh. At first I was like, oh, she's sending a video just for me. You know, look.
She likes me.
She likes me. Oh, she's posing. And then I realized, oh, you can just hit like select all and like boom. You know, here's me in a thong, boom. And it's like, oh. I didn't realize I was on OnlyFans. and realized
Yeah,
I was
like
talking
the
to
internet
AI.
should be, the internet AI for sure, but the internet should be like banned. Like there shouldn't be any, even though I use maybe like for work or something, but like for anything else, there shouldn't be YouTube anymore. That's one of my addictions. I've kind of come to accept that that's another one of my addictions in my life.
Yep.
So it shouldn't be that.
Yep.
Shouldn't be any sort of social media. That should all be gone. Yeah, I'm not a freedom guy. People are like freedom and liberty. Fuck that. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah. Smart. You gotta pick your battles. Anyway, moving on. Is a good transition. Speaking of women, as I love to, share stories and embarrassing anecdotes, if you will. I was talking to this girl on Snapchat recently, and she air quotes says,
I'm a dude.
Beat me to it. How you chicks with dicks? I said twice. Twice the fun, and she's like, no, twice the payment. You gotta take me to a game and listen to my stories about my familia. It's like, oh my god, sounds horrible. I was talking to this chick, and she says, I'm Stella from Michigan, USA. And you? Like, who the fuck talks like that, Sean? Like,
yeah.
Like, right? Who the fuck says I'm from Michigan, USA? Like, what
AI is who says that.
Yeah, exactly. Are you fucking running for a beauty pageant? Michigan, USA. I mean, what are you gonna say? Like, hi, I'm Papusa James from Flint, Michigan.
Papusa. You slipped that one in there. You thought I was going to spot that. Like, let me get this in. I'm Snapchat. Papusa.
James. I'm Becky from Kentucky, U.S. of A. It's like, all right, Becky. All right, Papusa James. I don't believe you for a second. She even spelled her name, her entire name, fucking lowercase. Who doesn't even bother to capitalize their fucking name? Like, even Michigan was all lowercase. Like, how lazy can you be? Like, show some pride, for God's sakes. Right? I mean, Eminem is from there. And I know it's rough being, a Lions fan, but I'm just saying, have some fucking pride. I'm saying you're from Michigan. So anyway, so this person was clearly not lowercase Stella from Michigan, USA. So what do you think my response was to her after she said that? Want to take a guess? Miss Papusa James. What do you think I said to Miss Papusa James from Flint, Michigan?
Oh, marry me.
Ding, da, ding, ding, wedding bells, ding, da, ding, ding, ding.
That's what you're calling me about. You want to invite me to your wedding?
I know. Yeah.
It's a Becky from wherever, Tennessee or whatever. Yeah. Papusa James from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. Do you think I continued the casual, non-flirtatious conversation?
No.
B.
Oh, you got options.
I got
wait for the options.
Yeah. Do you think B? I called her a bot and a scammer. C. Sent her a pic of the dicketh of picketh of the family jewels, or D. All the above.
Oh, definitely. You send her a dick pic, but it was like a flaccid dick pic. It was kind of to like mess with her mind a little bit.
Yeah. Also, undersell, over deliver. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
When little Miss Papusa sees it in the flesh, she could be like, "Oh my God, I thought you were rock hard 2 inches." Yeah. So if you guessed D, you nailed it. I did all those things. Continue the conversation.
You're a bot. Tell me about yourself, and also the jackpot for you.
Yeah. Here's the prees.
Yeah.
Here's why you're here. Yeah. So anyway, so I started calling her a bot, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even
That's
gonna not even call her. It replies back, "What's the meaning of bot? I'm not a bot." And I was like, bot. Taking evidence, bot. So I started screenshotting the combo, which, by the way, it says that in Snap. When you screenshot, it goes, "Hey, untrustworthy Danny took a screenshot of the convo." And I'm like, "Yep, good. And then she just kept laughing, like, "I'm not a bot." And that's when I sent the dick pic. I was like, "Here you go, little Miss Papusa."
Did you send a pussy pic?
Oh,
a pussy pic.
Oh, you better believe it. As wide as my hands. Fit a fucking airliner in there. I was like, good lord, that's a lot of money. So, as you can imagine, they ended the conversation pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
Although, in my defense, I hadn't shaved in a while. It's been a minute. Can we get Manscaped as like a sponsor? How does that work? Like, can you just ask for a sponsor?
No, what you could do, I guess you could maybe just like, you just start talking about it and then say, "Hey," you email them and say, "Hey, give me money now."
Yeah. That's smart. Yeah. So you insert the product and then retroactively ask for money.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Sean, that sounds like such a good idea. I think I might have a swig of my delicious Coca-Cola here, made from real cane sugar.
Yeah. It's better than the United States stuff we get.
Better than that high fructose corn syrup. Coca-Cola. It just refreshes the senses. And it quenches my thirst. Brought to you by the sponsors of Coca-Cola. Not associated at all with To the Maroon and dick pics. Really, what do we have to do to get a sponsor? Manscaped, Coca-Cola. We will take a Chia Pet sponsor at this point. And if you don't know what the Chia Pet was, congratulations. You don't have back problems yet. If you do have back problems, our new sponsor, Icy Hot, has got your back. You see what I did? At least we should get some free shakaroni pizzas sent our way, right? The amount we talk about the Big Shactus, put it on a t-shirt on the dog. Maybe Sean can get a toilet paper sponsor. Am I right? Or at least a dewormer. I mean, at least hook King Shingle up with some free samples. That's all I'm saying. I worry. King Shingle can only have so many ailments before his frail French body taps out, which would be pretty on brand for the Frenchman to just give up like that. Give it up, give it up, give it up. No, Skyler. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
Who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the Philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah.
All right, well, get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of talking to you.